Hello everybody, my name is FrostyMate and welcome back to the 32nd episode now of our Adventure Quest World's Fresh Start series. And just before I get into the Arcangrove saga, I'm just going to show you some of the items that I got from the Black Friday and the Cyber Monday shop. As you can see there, I've got the Shadow Void, I've got the helmet as well, I've got the Proto-Paragon Sword and the Matrix Katanas. I do have a little bit more, but I just wanted to crack straight on into the episode. And basically, we started off with the Arcangrove part 1 and we go all the way up to Mount Mythic. So this is the second part of the Arcangrove series, or the saga should I say, and we actually take on Ledgermayne, the Chaos boss. And I was really looking forward to this one because I haven't killed or defeated Ledgermayne in such a long time. So yeah, I was really excited to get straight on into it and finish off the saga. And it's actually quite good to go back and listen to or watch the cutscenes, because Ledgermayne was actually really powerful if you didn't know. Even Drakath himself or Drakath could not kill him because he was just some sort of energy in the sky, and Drakath could not actually defeat him because of that. So you, the hero, had to go create this staff to then take him on. So yeah, it's really interesting. I didn't skip any of the cutscenes on this one, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I've also reduced the speed on this one as well, so you get to see what I do, but instead I sort of just skip ahead, so you don't have to see me do every single quest, kill every single monster. But yeah, it's very slowed down, so I'll go over with what I mean with the cutscenes and stuff to show you what I mean. But it was actually quite interesting to sort of relive it, because it was definitely nice to see that a monster was powerful, or more powerful than Drakath himself. And I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I'm using my new Blue Yeti microphone and it's absolutely insane. Like, I can go stand across the room and it can still pick up my volume. Obviously there's loads of background music or sound, but honestly it's really good. If you're definitely thinking about starting a YouTube channel or gaming and you need a decent microphone, I definitely recommend this, because this is just awesome. Don't have to wear my clanky old green headphones anymore. I can just have this microphone in front of me and with my earphones plugged in next to it. Honestly, it's so good. It's got the mute button, so I can just literally hit the button and it mutes everything. I can hear the sort of volume that I'm producing through my earphones, and the volume is just perfect on it. It can literally get me back from miles away, so yeah, it's awesome. But back to the gameplay now. So I'm just taking on some living fires. I have to kill one more just to finish off with the quest, and I got really confused with this puzzle as well, so unfortunately you won't see me completing it, because it's just, even like, I don't know, 5-6 years later, it still confuses me so much. Like, I just don't understand these puzzles, and you think that I would, because now that I've grown up I can sort of take it in a little bit more, but you have to like do these orbs to get these bridges down, so I just had to quickly Google it. So I'm sure that if you're stuck, then it's really easy to find out on YouTube or Google. So that's what I done, and then I just had to take on the Mythic, or the Mathic dragon, and he was the main boss in this area. Obviously not too difficult to kill, he's only level 25, and I've got the light caster, so didn't take too long at all. And that's the staff there, by the way. So this is the first cutscene, so you needed that last shard to put into the staff in order to defeat Ledgermayne. Then all of a sudden, when you're just about to put it in, this guy, man, Ledgermayne, just comes out of nowhere and just takes it from you, and he just shatters it straight away. So there he is, he shatters it there, but he leaves some sort of speck of the dust on the floor, and it's just enough to put onto the arcane staff. So obviously your hero doesn't give up, and he continues on with his mission. So then the second to last location now is Elemental, and we've all been here before. We've all killed the Elemental boss millions of times for the Nolgarth Larvae quest. You know, I know I've done it so many times. I remember when it first came out and my friend was equipping the Bane of Nolgarth, and I was like, dude, how did you get that item? It's just, oh, you just have to go get this pet and then you can go do it. And honestly, it was so cool. Me and him and my other friends at the time farmed it like crazy, and that's when I first started getting into Nolgarth farming, is when the Nolgarth Larvae came out. So yeah, definitely got some really good memories here. Unfortunately, it's just crowded by bots at the moment. Well, it's been crowded by bots for so long, but yeah, it's a really good place when it first started off, and just the Arcangrove series I think was really good in general. You could just seen there that I also got some really nice weapons. I've got one of them equipped at the moment, and I actually think it goes really well with the armor. Who would have thought that maybe like a non-members Arcangrove series item would go with something so good in the future, you know. So I think the colours work really well. I also get some awesome loot, so definitely wait until the end, because I killed the Ledgermayne bosses just a couple of extra times to see if I could get any extra loot, and I actually get a 1% drop rate item. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. It actually looks really nice. I've still got it with me at the moment. I haven't deleted it yet because obviously it's a 1% drop rate item, so I thought I'd keep hold of it for a little bit longer. And you actually get so much experience and reputation from doing this. So this one that I have to do now, this quest, gives me 2,900 rep, and obviously with the Cape of War, which I've got equipped on, I get extra boost to that. And I'm actually rank 7 Arcangrove now, so if you guys want me to get Shaman, Evolve Shaman, or any of the armors in the reputation shop, just let me know and I will get it. And this quest was actually very annoying because you had to go through all of the other bosses in the Arcangrove series and take them on. But fortunately for me, for some reason, everybody, or there was at least somebody in the boss areas in every single place that I went to, and I was so thankful, because if there wasn't somebody there, then I definitely would have struggled. I would have had to get up so many Google tutorials or YouTube tutorials to try and get to the bosses, and I'm just thankful for those people who were there at the time. I think it was obviously quite lucky, but at the same time maybe they're just starting out like me again. And yeah, it was really good to find these people. I thought I was going to miss my chance on this one because I messed up a few times, but there that person was. And I actually met this character here, Mayoso or something like that. She or he was at the Ledgermayne fight towards the end. So we got another item here, the Defender of the Reef, and it's not actually too nice. It looks like it's gone mouldy at the bottom. The return of the mouldiness, guys. But yeah, it was alright. I mean, I did delete it shortly after because it's members as well. I wouldn't really say that it was good enough to be a members item, to be fair. I definitely prefer the weapon that I've got equipped at the moment. But yeah, that was that boss, and then on to the next one, which was, I think I went to the mud. Oh no, I went to Cloister. Or did I? Yes, I did. Yeah, went to Cloister, and then this person here, Drakath, or Drakath 466, I think it is, or is it 486? Anyway, was there, and I just managed to get one little touch onto it, which was really good. And then finally going over onto Mudluck Village, and luckily there was a botter there. I don't normally say that, oh yeah, luckily there was a botter, but you can tell he was a botter because of the place there I spawned, and I couldn't move or anything like that, but you know, at least he was there. At least I didn't have to do this puzzle, because this puzzle was actually the most annoying. It took ages. And as you can see, look, once again we got some more items, which is awesome. You know, it's always good to relive some of the items because you just forget otherwise. You know, there's so many locations nowadays and you just forget of all the items that you could possibly get. And these ones were the titanium tusks, and they were alright. You know, they were a bit small, you couldn't really see them from a far distance. I think I still have them now, but who knows, maybe I'll get rid of them. I'm running out of inventory space again, so we'll have to see. But finally, here is the last battle for this area, which is obviously the Mana Golem himself. Here's Ledgermayne taking up and summoning the Mana Golem. And I just missed it on the first time, so I just cut the video and waited for it to spawn again. As you can see, I've got one of the other items that I've got, the Scythe, and I think it's actually really nice as well. Works really well with the armor that I've got on at the moment. And there we go. One thing I do want to know, what is that Tree of Destiny there for? You didn't have to kill it at all or anything like that. So yeah, it's really weird to see why there's a some sort of monster or sort of something that you can take out and destroy for no reason. But as you can see here, you showed the staff to Ledgermayne, and he's just like, well, it's not going to work because, you know, you haven't got enough power and you can't kill me and stuff like that. So here's the last area, and look how many portals there are. When I saw this, I was like, shit, I haven't seen this in a very long time, and I didn't know what one to go through. But I remembered after the second time doing it, or yeah, no, sorry, the first time doing it, I know they had to go to this one, then to the one on to the right, and then the one in the top corner there. And then yeah, here it is, Ledgermayne, man. I've been waiting to do this boss for so long. I love how you have to run to the pads, and it was quite funny because I'm going to show you what happens. But I can remember just back in the day when this first came out, obviously if you didn't go on the pads, it just screwed you over and you died. And fortunately now it only takes out about half of my health, but I'm not entirely sure if that's what it did last time, if it was sort of, if it calculated your level to know what damage to do, but I'm just showing you here how much damage it really does without you going on the pads. So obviously, luckily, I've got a healing ability on my class, otherwise I would have been dead by now. But here we are, just finishing up now, and as I said previously, I do take it on a few more times because I didn't get anything the first time, which is quite disappointing, but you'll see in a few moments where I show you what else I get. And that's him defeated. Basically he says, I can fight you, but you can't defeat you. So you can fight him, but you can't actually kill him until you show that you've got the staff. But you will see that it won't actually work because, you know, he's still matter. You know, he's pure magic. You can't actually defeat him. But then it's quite funny because then all of a sudden, I totally forgot about this, Dracath comes out of nowhere and he says stand still, and he uses his own power to energize or basically fill up the energy of the staff to take out Ledgermayne. So in a way, Dracath obviously helps you, and that's because Dracath couldn't kill Ledgermayne himself, so he got the hero to make the staff himself, and then obviously Dracath finishing it off with his own energy to kill Ledgermayne. And there we have it, guys. Ledgermayne is defeated. That is the Arcangrove saga finished. As I said previously, just let me know if you want me to go for rank 10 so I can get the classes as well as some of the nice armors in the rep shop. I've really enjoyed doing this saga. I thought that it was taking a while when I did the first part of it, but the second part was really enjoyable to do. Got some really nice items as well, and that is it, guys. Arcangrove finished. On to Sandsea, I reckon it is now, actually. The Egyptian sort of pyramid sand location. That's what it reminds me of anyway, with Zoom, I believe his name is. And yeah, we have to take on one of the other ones. But here's some of the items just before you go. I did a few more little kills, and as you can see here, I got the Wizard's Blessing, which I think looks meh. It looks alright. It's a bit odd. I can remember it back in the day, and I wish it maybe was a little bit bigger and thinner, but I'm not too sure. And there's Ledgermayne's head there as well, but I do actually delete both of them. So the next one here, I got the Fragmented Astral Helm, and I was going to delete it straight away, but I thought I'd show you guys. And then I also got the Claws of Astral, and the Claws of Astral were quite popular, I think, back in the day because they were non-members and they were also colour custom. You can't really see them very well because they're dark grey, but the claws on the ends were colour custom, so there was those. And then I also got the Astral Stingers, and these were quite cool, but they were members, so they remind me of some sort of beetle legs or horns or something like that. Don't think they're colour custom or anything like that, so I do unfortunately get rid of them. But here it is, guys, the 1% drop rate item, the Supreme Arcane Staff, which is the staff that you take on Ledgermayne with, the one that you create yourself. And it's awesome because it's non-members, so if you like the look of it, definitely try and get it. It is 1% drop rate, but I think the animation looks really cool on it. It's not too long, it's not too short, and it's got a nice sort of pink glow to it. And as you can see there, the 1% drop rate rarity. And yeah, I thought that was really cool. But I'm going to end it here, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the new quality of the microphone. Stay tuned for the next episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.